System sound.
Welcome back to Beyond Sight, a channel geared towards espiritismo, spiritual development, and inspirations. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome back, everyone. Let me see if I could adjust the camera just a little bit. Let's see. Sorry. All right. So, how is everyone doing? Good? Great? Fantastic? I love it. Yes, sir. Yeah, I have my doggy on my lap. I don't know if you could see her, but she's down here somewhere being a royal flush. She doesn't leave my lap at all. Anybody would have thought I gave birth to her. You know? But anywho, I'm glad to see you back. And remember, like, share, leave me a comment. And if you're new here to the channel, please stay and do subscribe. Okay? And once again, I don't mind if you share. It's a good thing. Sharing is caring. Right? Absolutely. So, yesterday I did a video on the 3 different tables. An inspirational table, sacred table, if you want to call it, with a inspirational board or motivating board. I hope everyone found that interesting and showed you what spiritual ancestral um, table is and how to put it up and the do's and the don'ts of that. And abobila, as we say in the Yoruba religion, um, is where you take care of your guardian angel, our Lord, and those other commissions of spirits that we are gifted with to help us in this mission of our life. I also showed you my bowl of crystals. And many types of crystals. Today, that's what the video is going to be. Crystals and how to use some of them and what these properties could help you with, you know. But first, you might hear some noise because they're cleaning up and I'm outside on the porch. Probably see that. So they're picking up the garbage and etc. So we'll let them do their job. Anywho, so first we're going to speak the physical, scientific notions of crystals, because some people, and I don't knock those people again, to each his own. Everyone has their own thought, own will, and I accept that. I'm okay with that. But there's people that say, that crystals are like a placebo. A placebo would be some candy pill that the doctor will give you besides the actual medicine, because sometimes the doctors feel, and they are, some people, they exaggerate their illness, so they'll give them a placebo pill because it's all in their mind, right? So they say the same thing about, some people say the same thing about crystals. But let's look at that, you know, food for thought. Back in the Egyptian times, is noted that they did a lot of work with crystals. They energized, they, I don't know what to call them, houses or whatever, with crystals. And let's come further in time. How many watches or computers or certain electronics like that um, have crystals? You know, a watch has a crystal quartz, or would have a ruby to help it function in the inside, not so much the outside to make it look pretty, but to actually function. Lasers, when you get a laser treatment, it's a ruby or a diamond that's on the tip of that tool the surgeon uses, right? So there must be something to the crystals. It holds energy and emits energy like everything else on earth, you know, humans, plants, trees. We have spoken many times of this. So does crystals, rocks. You could go out and pick up a rock off the street. You know, um, I like to go into the woods or the ocean or a river and pick up one of those rocks. If I find a nice one, I'll bring that home. Um, because the energy, especially in the river or the ocean, the water flow that conducts energy, right? And fills up those shells or stones with that same property. And it's all positive energy. Um, so, you know, food for thought, you know, if a clear quartz could turn on a radio, they use it for phones back way then, you know, to calm down the noise of the frequency, and God knows what else, you know. I'll leave that for you for homework. Yeah. Yes, and Beyonce would do homework also. So, sorry, these little bugs got me nuts. Um, so they emit some type of energy um, that's useful for our everyday living. Mr. Tesla also did a big uh, paper on crystals and the energy that it pulls and sends out. I believe some of his cars, or he was trying to. I don't have that fact totally checked out, but I know he has a paper on crystals and the amazing powers that it has. So, you know, it's not just a metaphysical, but a physical attribute to us. Um, so there's all types of crystals. There's rose quartz, which I showed you yesterday, and tiger's eye, which I also showed you yesterday. Let me see. I think my sugar got tangled there. Anyway, rose quartz is pink, pinkish, and has some other colors on it. Right? I chose a square piece, but they come in all types of um, sizes and shapes. And this is a polished crystal. Okay. Unpolished crystal will look like this, like a jagged rock. And this is happens to be citrine. Okay. My sister gave me this, a pretty yellow. Okay. This is raw. It's a raw crystal. And this is a polished crystal. You could even send them to a fine jeweler and they would mount them for you. And of course, our tiger's eye is also polished. Okay. Rose crystal is very good for relationship, love, compassion. Okay, but it's also good for when you're grieving, you carry a nice piece and you put it next to your heart when you're going through some grieving, and it helps you with that. I'm not going to tell you each and every property of the crystals, but if you're interested, I could help you with that. If not, there's a lot of YouTube channels here that would explain a little bit more, break it down for you. Okay? So, those are my two favorite. And the citrine is beautiful. Right? And then we got, let me see if I find it. There's a little piece. I got a bigger piece. It's pyrite. I don't know if you could see it. It's called, I'm sure you've seen it before, Fool's Gold. I've seen it in silver, shiny, and in gold and silver. Okay? It's pyrite is good for warning off evil, getting grounded, okay, the evil eye, etc. I have a bigger piece somewhere, but that's what it's good for. Sorry for the noise, but the man gotta work, right? Yeah. And my favorite is sweat, is a moonstone. My mommy gave me that a long time ago. Yeah. I use the moonstone to energize myself, to help me sleep. It balances me. Okay? That's my favorite. Then we got this little, we got clear quartz, which is wonderful for beginners. Okay. Clear quartz. And this one actually has like the cuts on it. It has like 8 points on each side. Okay. And this is very good for a beginner. And you could energize it for whatever it is that you want. Okay, all these crystals. It don't have to be a particular crystal, even though there is, but all crystals, you could energize it for what you want it to be. Okay, your intention of that you want out of the crystal. So this clear quartz would be fantastic for someone that has not collected any crystals. This would be nice for your first crystal. And they come in all shapes and sizes. Let me see if I find another one on my table. I have also ivory. It's a heart. It used to hang on my keychain, but it broke there. My mommy gave me that one too. Let me see if I find you another clear quartz. Nope, it's not gonna help. Yeah, there's another clear quartz. I like it because it looks like a drop, like a raindrop. Okay, and when it shines in the sun hits it, you'll see like little rainbows. That's why I like the cuts on the clear quartz. So you could have something like that and energize it for what you want. We also have let me see, Jasper, which I think I showed you yesterday, which is also good for relationship, compassion, love. It would go great with the rose quartz. If you could find rose quartz and jasper and you put it together, they work fantastic together. The energy that they put out works fantastic. So that's good to wear near your heart. And this is, I had to clean my crystals too. And I was looking for a onyx. I'm not sure which one it is. A onyx is a black. I'm sure everybody knows what's an onyx. It's a black stone. It's totally black. That's also good for warding off evil or envious people. But again, the only thing with onyx is that me personally, I was taught that women should not wear onyx over their heart because it keeps them a widow. So I use onyx, an onyx rock in my pocketbook, you know, and I charge that up. But I charge my onyx to keep the flow of money coming in to my pocketbook, and that helps that. Amber is also good for I think this is the amber. It's like a brownish purplish stone, and amber also is good for, ooh, I dropped it. All right, I'll get it later. It's good for it works well with amethyst, like this ring that I have on. It's purple. Sometimes it comes purple and a little yellowish. I have another piece too. Let me see if I find it. It's good for attraction, not only for male and female attraction, but also you know, work. You know, you go into a job, you go into an interview, and a piece of amethyst is very good. Now I can't find the other piece. Oh no. I'll find it. Maybe tomorrow. And there's a big piece. Oh, there we go. Wow, it almost bit me. Yeah, this is unpolished amethyst. And I still have another piece around there. It's good to work with the amber. My sister had brought me a pendant, which I can't see right now. Oh, there you go. Little pendant. Which what I do is, especially my ring, I put a couple of drops of my personal perfume on top of it, and I rub it in. So give me that extra boost. So when I meet people, or you know, my enemy go by, or he sees me as with loving eyes. It works. It works. Okay, so amethyst is good for that. All right. Then we got a ring that my mother also gave me. It's a little crushed diamonds, you know. And diamonds are a girl's best friend, absolutely. The ring barely fits me anymore. I got fat. What? Yeah, no, but diamonds is one of the stronger um crystals or gems that we have, right? That also could be it infuses energy, and depending on the energy that you put into it, okay, is what you're gonna get back. All right, so one more. I got an ivory ring that I barely use, but it's ivory. Okay. And then I got this is like it goes around your waist, you put it around your neck, but it has all types of gems. It has jade, it has Jasper. I wish I could put it on a better thing for you to see. It has citrine. It has some pearls down there somewhere. It's really pretty and really heavy. Okay. So now, how do you pick and I have some regular stones. Like I said, um sometimes I walk around the beach, and or even here, and I see a stone, whether it's oddly shaped or perfectly round, and it attracts me, I'll pick it up. And how I know is for me, I sit down, I'll stand there, I'll sit, and I'll start rubbing it like this. I'll put it in the palm of my hands. And if it gives me some type of vibration or heat up, and those that work, do healing with their hands, will instantly feel some heat from the stone. Whether it's a stone from the street, then in Spanish we call them piedra de camino, or is a gemstone that you buy. You're gonna grab that, and you're gonna feel it, rub it a few times, and it's gonna speak to you. Hold it in the palm of your hand. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Take your heart finger, which is, excuse me, but it's this finger. Your middle finger is your heart finger. And your thumb. And squeeze it. And you should feel some type of energy. And if you do, that stone is made for you. Okay? You take it home and you clear it with some clear water. Some people put salt in the water. Don't do that because you destroy the properties in the stone. Just a plain clear water. Okay? You rinse it out, then put it in a clear cup of water, and you could put it out in the sun. And then a full moon, you could leave it there also to catch all the rays of the moon. And some people will take the stones and they'll put it under their pillow, okay, for a couple of nights. I do that, but I only do that with my with the stones that I use to read tarot cards. But if you feel you have a need to do that, then do that. I want you to go by your intuition, okay, and what you feel, okay. So remember, if you do not feel some heat from the stone or some vibration, the stone is not for you, okay. And then there's those stones that you find. Like I said, I found this gem in the street, okay. I haven't checked out what it is, but the gem was made for me. Is my point. Maybe twice I found this other one. It's kind of clear. It might be sea glass, but everything has energy. Okay. Sea glass also. I looked it up, and actually is bottles that have broken. Maybe back in when I was younger, the late 60s, 70s. Our soda bottles were glass, all of them. So people used to throw them in the ocean. So there's a lot of people that has gone and rescued those cut up bottles or whole bottles and clean up our seas. Right? Thank you very much for doing that. But yeah, they have taken a whole bunch of charred glass, and what they have done with that is they've created jewelry, stones after from it. And I have a couple of pieces of sea glass jewelry, and they're very pretty. But again, that has energy because it's been under the sea so long, and the water switching and splashing on the glass picks up that energy, right? So there you go. I want to thank you for bearing with the noise. Hopefully it doesn't sound too loud in the video. And stay tuned. Remember, I love you guys. Yeah, baby. Leave a comment, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Do all those things. Yeah. You could do a pattern. All in one shot. So you don't get tired, right? But anywho, my lovelies, I am so thankful every day that I meet special people like you, and pass it on. You know, let's pass it on. And remember my saying, my eyesight is limited, but my love for you is endless. And I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Love, light, and blessings. Be blessed and be well. Pucker up, pucker up. Let me see lips. Ah, love it. Later.